Hey, juniors, how you doing? It is Monday, March the 14th, and let's take a look at what we got going on today. We're going to start with the question of the day. And so as we get into Fahrenheit 451, we're going to be dealing with some different concepts that really your position on these concepts or how you take these concepts will really depend on your perception of the world around you. And so we're going to be looking at some questions over the next few classes that really just kind of ask you to explore that. Now, there are no right answers or wrong answers to this. They're really just meant to make you think about some things. And so the first question that we're going to ask is, do you think that social media is making us more or less social? Now, by that we mean, are we more together, right? Or is it separating us? And the idea that social media, right, like the word social, humans are social animals, right? Like we like to be together. Do you think social media is helping or hurting that? So when you answer this question, we're going to answer, obviously yes or no. Do you think it is or you think it isn't? But then we want you to explain that. What do you mean by that? Yes or no, and why? Now, some of you may say, well, I'm not on any social media. Great. Do you think that you're less of the group? Do you think you're more of the group? Do you think you're left out or missing something? Or do you think you're better off, right? So we're asking you to explain the answer. So a yes or no isn't the answer. You have to explain it. Use an example. Show us what you mean. Pull something from your experience that helps us kind of see that. Okay. That's what we want to be able to do on these. The best answers are going to be 2 or 3 sentences long. That's going to help us understand what you mean because we'll look at a few of them in class, but really they have to stand on their own. When I look at it, I have to be able to see what you mean, what you're thinking, and where you're coming from. After we do that, man, that won't be very long. We'll do that at the beginning of class. Then we're going to turn our attention to looking at some theme elements out of the pedestrian. And we're going to create a gallery walk. So we're going to start this today. We actually wanted to do this last week, but the schedule kind of got a little tight. We moved it to this week. This gives us a little bit more time to kind of work on this. What we're going to do is we're going to let you work in small groups and we're going to give you a piece of the story. And then we're going to ask you to identify how it's being used in the story, characterization, setting, mood, tone, something like that. What does it mean? What are they showing? And then what does this do to help us understand the theme of the story? What is the message that it is giving us? And really diving into the not just the what, but the how and the why as well. So we're going to start that today, Monday, and then we're going to continue that into tomorrow, Tuesday. At that time, we'll finish it, and then we're going to present it to the rest of the class so that everybody gets a chance to see all the different quotes in here. So anyway, that'll be what we start with today. We will finish it tomorrow. If you do have some questions, make sure that you're reaching out to Miss McGuire or I. For those of you that are absent and at home, you will not need to make this up. This is an in-class activity that we will be working on. But anyway, please make sure that you're asking for help if you need it. And good luck, everybody.